There was a young couple named Mia and Jack. They had just gotten married. Their wedding was beautiful and they were very happy. Now they were starting their new life together. Mia and Jack knew that being married meant sharing responsibilities at home. They made a list of household chores. Mia loved cooking, so she cooked dinner every night. Jack liked cleaning, so he washed the dishes and vacuumed the house. They also took turns doing the laundry. Every Saturday, they cleaned the house together. They laughed and talked while they worked. Mia would play music and they danced while they cleaned. This made chores fun. One day, Mia said, "Jack, I love how we help each other with chores." Jack smiled and replied, "Me too, Mia. It makes our home special." But one night, something terrible happened. They were watching a movie when they smelled smoke. They quickly ran to the kitchen. There was a fire. The flames were big and scary. Mia and Jack called for help and got outside safely. The fire destroyed their home. Mia cried, but Jack held her hand and said, "We are safe, and that's what matters." After the fire, they stayed with Mia's parents for a few weeks. It was hard for them to see their home gone, but they didn't give up. They had love, hope, and patience. Mia said, "We can start again. Let's find a new place." Jack agreed. Together, they searched for a new home. They found a small apartment that was cozy and bright. They moved in and started to decorate. They painted the walls and bought new furniture. Mia cooked in their new kitchen, and Jack helped her. They made new memories together. Every evening after dinner, they would sit on their balcony and watch the sunset. They talked about their dreams for the future. They wanted to travel and have a big family one day. As time passed, Mia and Jack learned to appreciate what they had. They supported each other in everything. When Mia felt sad about the fire, Jack would listen to her. When Jack was tired from work, Mia would make him tea. Mia said, "I'm so grateful for you, Jack." He smiled and replied, "And I am grateful for you, Mia." Their bond grew stronger after the disaster. They realized that material things are not as important as love and support. They learned to enjoy simple moments together, like cooking or going for walks. One day, while cleaning their apartment, they found an old photo album from their wedding. They looked through it together and laughed at funny pictures. It reminded them of their love story. Mia and Jack decided to plant a small garden on their balcony. They planted flowers and herbs. Every morning, they watered the plants together. It became a beautiful place, filled with life. They also started saving money to buy a house again one day. They dreamed of having a big garden. Months passed, and life became beautiful again for Mia and Jack. They learned that love can overcome any disaster. They were happy in their cozy apartment with their little garden. One evening, as they watched the sunset from their balcony, Mia said, "We have built a beautiful life together." Jack nodded and replied, "Yes, we did it together." Mia and Jack's story teaches us about love, hope, and patience in tough times. No matter what happens, if you have love by your side, you can overcome anything. Thank you, my dear listeners, for listening to this heartwarming story. If you enjoyed it, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more stories like this. Your support means a lot to me. Let's continue with the second story. Emily loved to travel. One day, she decided to book a flight to Paris. She opened her laptop and went to a travel website. With excitement, she clicked on Book a Flight. She chose her destination, selected her dates, and soon found a perfect flight. After booking her ticket, Emily received an email with her flight details. She felt delighted as she packed her suitcase. On the day of her flight, Emily arrived at the airport early. The sun was shining, and she could see planes taking off. She took a deep breath and walked inside. The airport was huge. Emily looked for the check-in desk. She saw a long line of people waiting. As she stood in line, she noticed a handsome man named Alex behind her. He was also checking in for the same flight to Paris. Exciting, isn't it? Alex said with a smile. Yes, I can't wait to see the Eiffel Tower, Emily replied, feeling butterflies in her stomach. They chatted while waiting. Emily learned that Alex was an artist going to Paris for inspiration. They both laughed and shared stories about their travels. Before they knew it, they reached the check-in counter. Emily showed her passport and ticket to the airline staff. Here's my ticket, she said. The staff member printed her boarding pass and tagged her suitcase. Have a great flight, she said, and Emily moved to the security area. Emily and Alex walked together through security. They took off their shoes and placed their bags on the conveyor belt. After passing through the metal detector, they gathered their things and continued to the departure gate. While waiting for their flight, they found a cozy cafe. They ordered coffee and pastries, sharing bites and stories. The more they talked, the more they realized they had so much in common. Finally, it was time to board the plane. Emily and Alex boarded together, sitting next to each other. Emily chose a window seat and Alex chose an aisle seat. As the plane took off, they looked out the window at the city below. Goodbye, city. Hello, Paris. Emily cheered. During the flight, they played games, shared music on their phones, and even watched a movie together. Time flew by as they enjoyed each other's company. After a few hours, the captain announced, "We are landing in Paris." Emily felt excited, but also sad that their time together was ending. As they landed, Alex turned to Emily and said, "I had such a great time with you. Can we explore Paris together?" Emily's heart raced. Yes, I would love that. They exchanged phone numbers before leaving the plane. As they stepped into the terminal, the adventure of love began in the beautiful city of Paris. Outside, they took a deep breath of fresh Parisian air. The atmosphere was vibrant, with laughter and music from nearby street performers. They decided to start their exploration at the iconic Eiffel Tower. As they walked hand in hand toward it, Emily felt as if she was in a dream. When they reached the Eiffel Tower, they admired its beauty. Let's take a photo, Alex suggested. They posed together with big smiles, capturing the moment forever. After visiting the tower, they wandered through the charming streets of Montmartre. Artists were painting on the street's corners, and the smell of fresh grapes filled the air. Emily and Alex stopped at a small stand to try some delicious grapes with Nutella. They laughed a lot with chocolate on their faces. Next, they visited the Louvre Museum. They admired famous artworks like the Mona Lisa and talked about their favorite pieces. Art has a way of connecting people, Alex said thoughtfully. Emily agreed. She felt a special bond growing between them. As evening approached, they found a lovely spot by the Seine River to watch the sunset. The sky turned shades of pink and orange as they shared stories about their dreams. Emily felt comfortable with Alex. It was as if they had known each other for years. I'm happy we met, Alex said softly, looking into her eyes. Me too, Emily replied, feeling warmth in her heart. The sun disappeared behind the horizon, and the light of Paris began to shine like stars. They shared another sweet kiss under the glowing lights of the city. And so, from a simple act of booking a flight to exploring Paris together, Emily and Alex discovered sometimes love grows where you don't expect it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this story. Don't forget to subscribe for more English stories. Now listen to the third story. Emily woke up with excitement. Today was the day she would go shopping for a dress. Not just any dress, but the perfect dress for her date with Mark, someone she had been admiring from afar for months. They had finally decided to go out together, and Emily wanted to look her best. After breakfast, she quickly dressed, headed out to Fashion Boutique, a store known for its beautiful and unique clothing. As she stepped inside, the smell of fresh fabric and the sight of colorful dresses made her heart race. The boutique was filled with clothes in different styles, and the soft music playing in the background made the atmosphere cheerful. Emily wandered through the aisles, running her fingers over the fabrics. She noticed a stunning blue dress that caught her eye. It was elegant, with a flowing skirt that seems to dance with every movement. She imagined how it would look on her, and how Mark would react when he saw her in it. She thought, what if it didn't fit? With determination, she approached a sales clerk. Clerk introduced herself as Anna and offered to help. After discussing what Emily was looking for, Anna led her to the blue dress. Emily felt a rush of hope as she held it up against herself. It looked perfect. However, when she asked for her size, Anna had to check in the back room. Emily waited for a long time, fearing that it might not be available. When Anna returned with a smaller size, Emily felt better. Now she hurried to the fitting room, eager to try it on. As she put on the dress, she felt like a princess. And when she looked into the mirror, she could hardly believe her eyes. Feeling confident and beautiful, she stepped out of the fitting room to show Anna. It's perfect, turning around to see how it moved. But then another thought struck her. What if it came in another color? She had always loved red. Maybe that would be even more stunning. Anna quickly checked their inventory and found that They had the same dress in red. Excitedly, Emily decided to try it on as well. When she saw herself in red, she felt a different kind of magic. The color showed warmth and love, making her feel bold and confident. After thinking carefully between the two colors, Emily decided to go with the blue one. It was elegant, yet fun. As she headed toward the cash register, she was not sure again when she saw the price tag. It was a bit higher than she had expected. Emily asked Anna if there were any discount available. To her delight, Anna informed her that they could offer a 10% discount, since it was a special occasion. Relieved and grateful, Emily accepted the offer. As they wrapped up the purchase, Emily's eyes wandered to the accessories section. She found a silver necklace that would complete her new dress perfectly. After trying it on, she asked about its price and learned it was quite affordable. With Anna's help, she was able to get it for a lower price. With her new dress and necklace in hand, Emily felt delighted as she left the store. The sun was shining brightly outside, and everything seemed more vibrant than before. She couldn't wait for her date with Mark later that evening. As she walked home, thoughts of what to say during dinner filled her mind. Would they talk about their favorite movies? Or perhaps share memories from their childhood? Each possibility made her feel very excited. Later that evening, after getting ready and putting on her new dress and necklace, Emily stood in front of the mirror for the last time. She felt confident and different. She grabbed her purse and headed out. When Emily arrived at the restaurant where they were meeting, she saw Mark waiting at the table by the window. He looked up and smiled widely. "Wow, you look amazing," he said as she took her seat. Emily felt her cheeks turn pink from her happiness as they chatted over dinner. They talked about everything: music, dreams, and travel, finding common grounds in their interests and laughter filling the air around them. Emily realized that this was not just about finding a perfect dress. It was about feeling good in her skin and enjoying moments that mattered. When they finally left the restaurant, Mark suggested a walk by the river. The night was warm and filled with the stars shining above them like tiny diamonds across a dark sky. As they were walking side by side, Emily felt grateful for this moment. The perfect dress had led to an unforgettable night, filled with laughter and connection. Sometimes, it's not just about what we wear, but how we feel in our own skin makes us shine. Thank you for listening to this story. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories. Share this story with your friends and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. See you next time and bye.